Welcome to your second trimester prenatal yoga practice. This practice is geared towards building a solid foundation, trusting your body, and increasing your strength. We're going to get started today on all fours, hands and knees. Let's get started. We're going to start by warming up the wrists here, so spreading the fingers really wide. Let's take a few wrist circles, rocking our weight forward, down and around, and building the strength from the hands up to the shoulders. When you're ready, go ahead and reverse, rocking from each knuckle back to the thumb and around. And then let's find ourselves in a neutral spinal position. Inhaling, arching the back. Exhaling, rounding the spine, chin to chest. Make sure to keep the awareness in the entire body, pressing down into the tops of the feet. Feeling your weight evenly distributed between hands and knees. Take a couple more rounds at your own pace, listening to any intuitive movements your body may need today. When you're ready, bring your spine to neutral. Draw baby in and up. You should already feel how the low back is working here and lower abdominals are engaged. You can bring your knees a little closer than hip distance. And as you exhale, step back with the right leg. From here, draw the navel in and up, and then slowly begin to hover the right toes off the ground. Inhale, lengthen out through your right heel, and as you exhale, tap your knee to your right elbow. Inhale, extend it back. Exhale and tap. Keeping your body nice and centered, balance between your hands and your left knee. One more time, inhale, reach it back and pause here. Working on spinal balance, we're going to find that trust in our body as we reach and extend the left fingertips forward. You may begin to feel a little wobbly. That is absolutely normal. Keep engaging your lower abdominal muscles, hugging baby in and up just a bit more. Take one more breath. As you exhale, return everything back to your mat. Inhale, arch your spine, looking up. Exhale, round, chin to chest. One more time, inhale, arch. This time, exhale, round yourself back into a child's pose. Rotate your palms face up. Give the arms a little break as you rest your forehead down. Take 2 breaths here. Relaxing your neck, relaxing the face. Enjoying this little break before we move on to side 2. On your next exhale, plant the palms. Inhale, bring your body back onto all fours, hands and knees. And this time, stepping back with the left leg. Draw baby in and up. Feel that hugging sensation. Hips remain square, and then we'll inhale and float the left leg straight up. So one thing to remember here is to not compromise the position of the low back in order to lift the leg higher. So it's better to keep the leg a little bit lower and your lower abdominal muscles pulling in, than have the leg lifted with a sway in the low back. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, tap knee to elbow. Inhale, extend and reach. Exhale, tap for 2. Inhale, reach. Exhale and tap. Inhale, reach. Exhale, hold it here. Begin to find that balance as you extend and reach through the right fingertips. Noticing any shakiness, learning to trust your body as it's growing, as changes are taking place. Take one more breath in, see if you can get a little bit longer. Exhale, release everything back to your mat. Take a big inhale, arch your spine. Exhale, rest one more time in your child's pose. Make sure the knees are wide enough to accommodate baby. And then when you're ready, you can begin to walk the fingertips out, pressing down into the fingertips and lifting the forearms and wrists off the mat. This will begin to open up the thoracic spine, create a little bit more mobility in the chest. You can find a little rocking from side to side here. We'll take one more breath in through the nose. Exhale, completely release. Inhale, transition back onto all fours, hands and knees. Let's tuck the toes, lift the hips, downward facing dog. So we'll cycle the knees here, bending one at a time. Feet are at least hip distance apart or wider. And when you're ready, we're going to look at the hands, step our feet right behind each wrist. Inhale, look up halfway with a flat back. As you exhale, come down to sit in your yogi squat. Pausing here, begin to press the palms into each other, elbows pressing into the knees, opening the hips. Take a big breath in. As you exhale, bring the fingertips to the floor, forward fold. Inhale, look up halfway, flat back. Exhale and fold. Inhale, rise to stand, join your palms. Exhale, hands down to the heart. Let's go ahead and take our two blocks and bring them up to the front of the mat. From here, we're going to begin with hands at the hips. Take a giant step back with your left leg, coming into your crescent pose. Inhale, arms sweep up. As you exhale, hinge forward 45 degrees. Deep breath in through your nose. As you exhale, reach back through the fingertips, spine is long. Inhale, sweep the arms forward. Exhale, take it back. Feel that connection all the way from your fingertips down to your feet. One long line of energy. Exhale, reach it back. The next time your fingertips reach up, hold it here. Trust your right foot and right leg. And on your next inhale, come up, warrior three. Palms can come down to the heart center. Arms can open into a T, or if you need assistance with your balance, fingertips can rest on your blocks. Either way, we're working on building strength in our standing leg, flexibility and strength in the lifted leg. Take two more breaths wherever you are. Last one, inhale through the nose. Stay here as you exhale. Right fingertips are on the block. We're going to slowly open and stack the hips, coming into a half moon pose. So finding a place for the gaze to rest, maybe somewhere along the floor. We'll be here for two more breaths. If you're feeling really wild today, you can go ahead, open up into the fullest expression of your posture. Take one more breath in. Exhale, bring the fingertips down to your blocks, squaring the hips. Bend into your standing leg and release your feet. Feet as wide as your mat. Inhale, arch. Exhale, come down into your yogi squat. Find a little rock from side to side. Big breath in through the nose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, look up halfway, flat back. Exhale, round the spine, surrender your body. Inhale, rise to stand, join your palms. Exhale, hands down to your heart. Go ahead and walk your feet hip distance apart. Let's go ahead and take that same flow on the second side. Bending the knees, take a giant step back with your right leg. If you're having balance issues, just go ahead and heel toe that left foot over to the left side. When you're ready, inhale, sweep the arms up, coming into crescent. As you exhale, hinge forward 45 degrees. Big breath in through the nose. Exhale, reach the fingertips back. Inhale, lengthen from heel to fingertips. Exhale, take the hands back. One more time. Inhale, reach. Exhale, hands come back. Inhale, extend towards the front of the room. Inhale through the nose. Press down into your standing leg. Exhale, take off. Warrior 3. Take your last 3 breaths in your Warrior 3 pose, strengthening the standing ankle and standing leg. Each breath in, pull your heart forward, feel your spine elongate. On your next exhale, take your fingertips to the blocks. Begin to open and stack your hips and coming into your half moon pose. Drive a lot of energy and strength in the lifted leg. And if you're feeling ready, you can open up the arms and practice your balance. Taking 2 more breaths here. Inhale, reach, lifted leg a little higher. Exhale, rotate your chest open towards the ceiling. 1 more breath in. Exhale, return the fingertips to your block. Bend your standing legs, stepping the feet side by side, hip distance apart or wider. Inhale, arch your back. Exhale, come down into your yogi squat. Palms press into one another, lengthening through the crown of the head. Take 2 breaths here. Deep inhale through the nose. Exhaling out. Inhale through the nose. And as you exhale, just bring the hands behind you and we'll go ahead and find a seat. So we'll move into tabletop pose, strengthening the back body. Fingertips can be turned outward or fingertips can turn to face the heels. Begin to roll the shoulders up and down the back. And as you exhale, press down into your feet and hands, lifting the hips. Big inhale through the nose. Exhale, lowering the hips. 1 more time. Inhale, lifting high. Exhale, lowering down. Let's go ahead and make our way onto our left side, stacking thighs on top of one another. Inhale, part the legs. Exhale, tap the knees, toes lift up. Inhale, tap the toes. Exhale and tap the knees. We'll keep moving back and forth, strengthening the hip connection, strengthening the lower body and the thighs, all which are necessary and important for labor and delivery. You may begin to feel a burn on the outer hip. That is absolutely wanted and necessary. Take a couple more, tapping toes, tapping knees. And then the next time you lift your knee, pulse here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and release. Bring your body all the way upright. We're going to go ahead and shift the feet to the opposite side. Coming down onto the right forearm, knees stack. As you inhale, part the knees. As you exhale, bring the knees together, toes lift. And tapping toes. Tapping knees. Make sure you're linking your breath to your movement here, keeping the hips and the core steady. You can take your hand to baby and just feel that slight draw towards the spine. Couple more rounds at your own pace. And then the next time you bring the knee up, lift and hold. We'll pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release the legs, bring your body up. Let's take just a moment to connect. Seated, cross-legged posture, eyes closed down. Go ahead and turn your palms face up. And take a few recovery breaths here, feeling strong and supported in your body. Feeling that connection between you and your baby. And just enjoying this moment where you slow down enough to take witness of this process. Take your final breath here. And exhale, let it go. That concludes your second trimester practice. We'll see you again.